What's going on? It's Justeeni here. Polytopia might have secretly dropped one of the biggest updates ever. Well, not really might if they did. Village density has been improved. There's been no official announcement of this, but it is here. I mean, there was some confirmation that yes, this is real and it's intended. It's not like a bug or anything. But yes, the village density is improved. You'll see what I mean with these games. I've been playing so much more Polytopia recently, not just for good content, but because I've been having so much more fun with the game. Like, more villages is more fun, as it turns out. Who would have guessed? But yeah, I'm going to show you. This was the very first game that I played with this new village density. Like, when I heard that this was real, I literally dropped everything I was doing and immediately just started playing. So, yeah, let's just get into this. So you'll see with this game, it's a pretty interesting situation. Looks like a very unfortunate one. Looks like a spawn loss because I just lost my second city. They don't keep it because it's very hard for them to keep, and they don't know where my warrior is, so understandable that they do that. But I can grab this village, and already the fact that I have 3 cities is pretty impressive, but things are only going to get more impressive. So I fire off and explore. Grab the lighthouse. There's another village, another village, another village, and hello, Omaji. Like, just looking already at the map, like, there's a decent amount of villages here. There's a bit of a gap in the density, mostly due to this village that's here. A very unfortunate village placement. But even despite that, now there's another village over here. They're just everywhere. I get a strategy run. You can see my resources are absolute garbage. So it's really hard to develop, but I decided to try to pressure, see if I can keep one. Sure enough, I do. I get roads. That's going to help me with my resource issue because I can use roads to kind of alleviate that problem. I can't do like hunting and fishing, but roads kind of does everything all in one. Omaji expanding here in the east. I get the vet sword. And there's another village here. Another one. They're just everywhere. Like, oh my goodness. Like, I can show you how many villages there are, like, total on the map in a few turns. If you can't tell already, you can actually tell exactly how many villages there are. You have enough information to deduce that. And I'm going to start connecting my villages. My economy is, like, really terrible here, but I mean, the focus isn't so much on the gameplay with this one. This definitely isn't my best gameplay. Like, they can just kick me off the village here. I mean, they can't kick me off a second time, so I am eventually getting my suburb back. They get Eye of God. I'm close to getting Eye of God myself. Fire off and explore. Hope it goes the right way. It does. And with the rider going here up north, that is Eye of God. And I mean, just look at how many villages there are. This is with this really sad east here. The rest of the map is like really packed. And you can also see like the water getting less in the way, mostly because like normally some spots on the map might be irrelevant because villages wouldn't be able to spawn there with like post-village gen, but because villages are actually like spawning in otherwise irrelevant places where they wouldn't spawn, it like kind of changes things a lot. I mean, this would be a more land-based game anyway, but like there's like a lot of road value you can get here. And yeah, if you look at the total city count, you can turn off fog. Like, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 11 total cities on the map. That's like, this was my very first game, by the way. And that's already the same amount as most villages I've ever seen before. So already tying that. And that's with this really bad eastern side. Just the villages are just crammed in here. Really, really cool stuff. But I'm going to show you guys another game, so I'll go ahead and cut to that. Alright, we're back. I got my epic pen as well because I realized I forgot that with recording the last bit. But yeah, now we're going to show some Yadek. And once again, just pay attention to the village density. It's gonna be pretty nutty. So, I mean, already nothing too special. You're guaranteed 2 suburbs on lakes, and they're pre-terrain village gen, so they can go anywhere. I see Simanti here. You know, ooh. It is what it is, though. Grab the lighthouse, and there's a few villages here. Grab that lighthouse. Really nice development start with the double lighthouse, helping me upgrade my capital for super cheap. Now getting vision on Simanti. I bridge over here, another village, and I know that there's one likely over here. It can't be here because of the shoreline. It can't be here because the village would be too close. So that's another village. There's a vet sword. Fishing, because I know I'm going to be using fishing. That's why I get it. Wow, that's like the reason you buy techs. I know, very insightful commentary, but that's because I'm not focusing on the gameplay much again. Just look at how many villages there are. We haven't even seen Simanti, and you can already see on the map. Like, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 4 more here. Completely excluding what Simanti has. We're already in the double digits. Like, this is just crazy. And it's like, oh my goodness. There are so many villages. And now I'm bullying Simanti, of course, because they're pretty slow to develop. I'm just taking advantage of that. I can go for another connection. Yeah, turn 9, I have 6 cities, and I'm gonna get Eye of God. You can see Simanti has quite good village access as well. Like, we excluded the Simanti cities earlier, that's 4 cities, so 14 total cities on this map. Literally never before seen. Again, the most I had seen before on a Lakes map was 12 total cities, or 10 villages. This has 12 villages, or 14 total cities. So that's 2 more than I've seen before. And it's definitely possible to get even more, because you can see it's not like optimal density or anything. Like, these are a little far, no room for a village to spawn here. So like, if this village just spawned like here instead, then there's room for another village. So like, yeah, you get a lot more villages, and the main reason why, you can see the villages on the 2nd, and also the occasional village on the 4th row. There's no longer that rule which prevents villages in post-terrain from spawning there. It just doesn't exist anymore. The Midge 1 team decided, this shouldn't exist. And rightly so, because I've been saying that for the longest time. But yeah, oh my goodness. It makes the map so much better. Drylands still sucks, of course, but even Drylands is better now. Like, crazy stuff. Drylands might actually be playable, sort of. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Like and sub, and have a good one.